And every time I tell you something that's true, you go and tell another lie. And then you go and tell, and you do heresy, heresy, heresy. And it's just a whole bunch of lies being spread. And then you have to like defend the lies with the
Defend
truth.
it.
And that seems like such a toxic cycle, you know? That's how I feel about it.
Yep. And then, so real quick, right here, going to verse
Before you get
7.
there, I was asking, what was your perspective about that?
About what?
The constant debating. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, like I said, personally, I believe that Christians should at least, right, at least have the basics, right? The basics to be able to defend the faith. Because the problem that I see, especially in America, right? I would say, I'll speak for America since we live in America. And American Christians, right? They don't have even the basics down to where if someone comes up to them and say, well, why do you believe in Christ? And they be like, 9 times out of 10, the honest answer you're gonna get is say, why you believe in Christ? I don't know, because both of my parents are believe in Christ. You're gonna get that majority of the time. I grew up a Christian. That's why. You're not going to get a real answer for anyone that's outside of the Christian faith, and that's a problem to me. The problem is the reason you should be a follower of Christ is because you affirmed your belief, not because you say my mom and daddy is, so that's why I am, right? No, learn the basics to where you can defend it and you don't sound as if you're a tape recorder and you're just saying the same thing over and over again. I don't know. My parents I grew up in church. My parents was Baptist, so I went to Baptist. My grandma, she forced us to go to church, so I went to church, right? This is why in America Christians aren't respected, because they don't know anything. We don't know anything.